Hold on. Jeez. Jesus, dude.
You just told me to open it.
Okay, guys, so here's the deal. Josh, you explain. I'm too upset to explain this.
So, someone who we very much so trust brought this game.
Don't say that.
Brought this. Why not say that? We trust our customers.
They don't know. They didn't know.
So they brought this game into us, and this is a very, very rare game, even if it was opened. But this happens to be a sealed, brand new version. It's Metroid Zero Mission. It has a seal on it, but we're thinking that this person may have inadvertently purchased a resealed game. And now we are skeptical. Now we have doubt in our own product. And when we have doubt in our own product, we open it. We're gonna
now, why do we think it's not original?
Well,
or sealed.
Many of the Game Boy Advance, which this is, Game Boy Advance games had what's called an H-seam, which was a seam that went across a seal that the factory would put on these games. But not all of them had this seal. Not every single factory that manufactured these had that seal. But if you'll notice, it does have an H-seam, H-seam, and H-seam. I'm telling you, I believe that this is authentic.
And there's one listed for $400 with 21 watchers. And it's not in the same condition.
Yep.
That's $500.
The corners are crushed.
Yeah.
It's a former clearance item.
And it's faded, sun faded, clearance, and I would argue poor condition or very close to it. $400. Josh, I am so scared to open this.
I mean, that is what they're trying to get.
Dude,
That's not a sold item.
700, 3,000.
That's a great. This one has been graded.
Yep.
9.8 it was graded.
Wow, $3,000.
But they're trying to get that. That's not what it would.
That's what they want.
It's not going to sell for that.
I bet you they're in no hurry. Dude, they all have the H-seam.
And see, here's where I'm glad I don't have to make this decision. Because I believe, before we open this, I will go on record to say I believe that this is 100% Nintendo authentic, brand new factory seal.
Josh, open it.
Okay.
Open it.
All right, here we go.
Open it.
Moment of truth right here.
I love how you're opening it just like you would back in the 90s when you got it from Toys R Us.
Absolutely. Well,
beautiful.
And yes, if you peel the corner where it comes together, then you can just tear it straight like that.
I love it.
And if you wanted to keep most of the factory seal on there, you could.
You could slip it out. Yep.
But I don't do that. But.
No white gloves and bright white lights here today, folks. We're just getting ourselves right into it. Let's see.
Here we got a big mess on the table here.
Yeah. Sorry about our mess, guys. Gosh darn it.
Not new. Not new.
It looked new. Oh my gosh.
That is not new.
That is not new.
I was wrong.
What?
It is absolutely not new.
It's resealed?
It is resealed.
Okay.
But I'll bet you the customer that sold it to us had no idea.
I'm sure. Listen, I'm not going to say their name. They didn't know. You didn't know. You didn't know. So it's not your fault. And if you happen to see this, you had no idea. It is super
That
not
is
new.
a good seal replica.
That's an
right
incredible
there.
seal. It was just off enough to heighten our suspicion.
Yeah.
And sure enough, guys, in case you're wondering if it's not new, it is. These don't come folded in the factory.
They don't. And what I was trying to show on this angle is that there's a little bit of like former price sticker stickiness right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, let me.
Yeah. Try to get that. Try to get that right angle. But everything is in. It's all in fantastic
guys,
shape.
this is totally used. 100% used. I'll be darned. Okay. Well.
Yep, that is used. Well,
okay. What did we learn today?
Here's the thing. There were others at the time that did not have the H-seam. That is why I truly believed that that this was authentic based on how it was sealed and how it looked. But those also could have been non-authentic.
Right.
You cannot find anywhere that will guarantee that all Game Boy Advance games that were made by, that were produced by Nintendo had that H-seam.
Right.
But many of them have been sold as new, as was this one. This one was also sold as
100%, totally.
I don't know who resealed it. Whoever it did a great job. and be aware of this. If you're a collector,
Yep.
beware of this very thing.
It fooled me. It fooled me.
Oh, it absolutely fooled me.
It fooled me, and that's not easy to do at this point
absolutely
when it comes to authenticating stuff. Obviously, loose carts we can. Dude, we don't even have to look at them. We can feel loose carts and tell that they're fake now. That's how in tune our souls are to these things. Guys, these GBA is so insanely bootlegged. Like, you wouldn't believe. We have so many awkward moments when customers come into the shop and they try to sell us a $90 copy of Pokemon Gold. And it is so painfully obviously that it's fake. And then we have to go grab a real copy. And the customer thinks it's real. And then we go, here's a real one. And then here's yours. And it's night and day different. Look,
Yes.
look how you see here. Do not purchase brand new things on here. Because, guys, they're fake. The quality's not the same. The battery has issues. The ROM that it goes on, you are throwing money away. Don't do it.
This practice began in earnest with the Pokemon games. Now, this game is not fake.
Yeah, that game's 100% real.
This was resealed by some place.
Yeah, this is all authentic.
Yeah. Everything here is authentic.
No authenticity in question.
And this is definitely an authentic Nintendo cart.
So,
but,
man, that's some high stakes gambling right there.
Luckily, you don't see fakes very much anymore. This is kind of a product of a bygone day.
Right.
Having to worry about buying a used Game Boy Advance game or Game Boy game and wondering if it's fake. Cartridge disc, you don't see fakes very much now because it's very hard to replicate.
Yep.
The real thing nowadays.
3DS, I don't even think 3DS really dug too much into bootlegs. I don't think China was quite.
DS did.
Yeah, to be clear.
I've never seen a 3DS fake.
Yeah, DS is definitely where, from what we can tell.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes, but man, I gotta say though,
Yep.
DS fakes were the hardest out of all of them to spot. It's like they got really good at it in the DS days, and then, well, it just Nintendo wised up.
Yep. Unless you know your Pokemon, because Pokemon always gets picked. Pokemon, obviously, the scammers. We'll call them scammers. Obviously, the scammers that make these bootlegs, they go after what sells the quickest and for the highest value. That's anything Nintendo first brand, especially Pokemon.
It's always Pokemon.
It's always Pokemon. So if you're buying a Pokemon game on eBay for a price that seems not right, guess what? You are buying a fake. And it's great if you know that it's fake. If you know that, like, hey, I just want a shitty bootleg, I want to pay $8 free shipping. Do your thing. We're not knocking you guys.
Yeah, roll the dice on a fake if you want to spend the money.
Yeah, I'll buy off-brand. I'll buy great value all day long. I have no problem with that. But one, you will never be able to resell it. So just think of it as a digital copy that you physically can hold, because it has no value the second that you purchase it. No true collector, no one that respects themselves as a collector is going to pay you any money for a bootleg. So,
and we won't replace the batteries in fakes.
We do not touch bootlegs on any level.
We won't mess with those.
We're just the guys that give you really bad news and apologize that someone on eBay scammed you. So there you go.
From the outside, it's hard to tell, but once you open them, it's 100% obvious.
Clear as day. Yeah. Clear as day. Hot garbage, cheap parts, glue, and random pieces of dirt and chunks. Yeah. Bootlegs are so garbage.
Thank you for joining us and watching me lose all my credibility.
We love you.
Love you too!
Yay. Your mask has to be on for us to be famous. Get over it.
No one will know me.